Hey Modern Fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master. Oh, but guess what we're playing today? It isn't Merfolk. It is Modern though. We are playing Millennial Jund. Oh my god, those boomers, they will not change their Jund deck to update to the current Modern metagame. They want to play with all the old cards, like Bloodbright Elf and Kolaghan's Command. Why don't they upgrade it to Karn the Great Creator? And Scourge of the Skyclaves. We're going to show the Jund community how it's done. Or they're gonna prove us or maybe we'll just learn that Jund just can't win at all. We're gonna play with Karn the Great Creator because I played this in my like mono blue deck, and it was the only reason I won is I just played Karn the Great Creator and won. I'm wondering, does a mid-range deck that's trying to go into the late game could use this card? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to find out. Before we get into our deck tech, we are gonna thank our sponsor, starting with themanabase.com. We're not playing. Okay, just before. TheManaBase.com, your home base for everything Magic the Gathering, and also Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. The only way you can innovate the Jund deck is to borrow the cards. In order to innovate it, don't buy them, just borrow them. Find the right build. You can support the channel by using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or you can get 15% off your first 3 months using my coupon code Nikachu. So here's the deal. I mean, I've been pretty harsh on the Jund community for forever, and with good reason. They don't seem to ever want to change their deck. There's like very little change, and I have to admit, Karn the Great Creator looks really good at first, but they just printed Skyclave Apparition, which is not only an answer to Karn the Great Creator, but to everything, almost everything that I can find in my sideboard. But fact of the matter is, not too long ago, I played my mono blue control deck with Karn the Great Creator as a win condition. And like 50% of the time or higher, the moment I play Karn the Great Creator, they just scooped. Or it just won the game somehow, or stalled the game in a long way. Like, I can play Karn the Great Creator, get Ensnaring Bridge, delay the game. I mean, how do we win with Ensnaring Bridge on the battlefield? Eventually we can Seal of Fire our opponents to death with Luris. Can we blow up our Ensnaring Bridge somehow? Yeah, we can. There's some way to do it. How do we do it? Ratchet Bomb. We could do that if necessary. Anyway, that's a worst case scenario. The point is, I think we can stall the game and win. We can eventually... The idea is you play Karn, you play Bridge, you get Liquid Metal Coating, you blow up all your opponent's lands to the point where they have no mana, and then you can just do whatever the hell you want with them. Then eventually we get Ratchet Bomb, blow up our Bridge, and then win the game. So that's the point. Like, there was a lot of people. I play Karn. I go for Liquid Metal Coating, scoop. It was over. It was over. They saw enough. They've been there before. And I believe it as well. So I better play with this quickly because I'm very slow with Karn the Great Creator. But anyway, that's the point. It wasn't so often, and like anyone can play Karn. Merfolk could play Karn. So if Merfolk can play Karn, in theory, then why doesn't Jund play Karn? Oh, Aspiring Spike, thank you very much for the raid. 362 people are in for a treat. The Spikelings are about to see Karn the Great Creator in a Jund deck, replacing Bloodbright Elf basically. Forget like. Screw Bloodbright Elf. What crappy value? That's not value in 2020. See, the boomers, they don't get it. This is Millennial Jund. We gotta think in millennial ways. We gotta go big or go home. That's why we're playing Karn the Great Creator over a crappy 2-for-1 with Bloodbright Elf. Look at that Bloodbright Elf. 4 mana for a 3-2 with haste, and sometimes get like a Thoughtseize or something. That's bad value. You can't do that in 2020. We gotta play with Karn the Great Creator. So we're still going to play with Tarmogoyf. I think Tarmogoyf is still a worthwhile card, even in the metagame right now. And we can even grow it big with our Nihil Spellbomb in the main deck, which will also... I mean, we can loop it with Luris to draw cards every single turn, but also it's going to be a real pain for maybe an opposing Kroxa... like Death Shadow deck, but also the Uro decks. So exiling the graveyard is going to be great. And also, of course, we can loop Seal of Fire with Luris. That's an alternate win condition if we got the game locked out with like Ensnaring Bridge and Karn the Great Creator. Scourge of the Skyclaves. We need bigger creatures. Hey, if Tarmogoyf is good enough for 2 mana, so is Scourge of the Skyclaves. We've got to play this card in the deck, and also we can bring it back with Luris if necessary. Kroxa, big creature. Play it for 2 mana. I think it's worth it. You know what? I mean, Modern is a tempo format right now. 2 mana, you're not doing anything, but at the very least, the one problem Jund always has is like like winning from behind with very little resources. I think we need an even bigger creature to match up with the big creatures that we see today. Death Shadow, Scourge of the Skyclaves. That's what we got Kroxa for. Make them discard cards, and also we're basically attacking for 9 damage with Kroxa. All-around answer, Assassin's Trophy. I hope we have enough removal. I mean, we have 4 Lightning Bolts, 2 Seal of Fire. Hopefully our prowess opponents just tap out and we just get them with that. Okay, Cleansing Wildfire. Just playing this card because basically every deck playing red is doing well with Cleansing Wildfire. You know, for years, Jund has been complaining about Tron. Tron this, Tron that. I can't beat Tron. Tron. Karn, the Great Creator. Oh, ban Urza's Tower. Okay, we have Cleansing Wildfire right now. And on top of that, I think Karn the Great Creator will also shore up the matchup. If you can slow them down a little bit, play Karn. Now all the artifacts are shut down. And then we're going for Liquid Metal Coating. And basically, they can scoop from there, all right? So they can just absolutely scoop from there. What else do we got? Whatever. It's a tutor. I mean, we have more access to everything. If this is good enough for Eldrazi Tron, I think it's got to be good enough for Jund. So that's and like here, we have a big win condition if we need it with Wormcoil Engine. Have access to Torpor Orb for humans if necessary. Damping Sphere. Plague Engineer for those stupid tribal decks. They're sort of coming back. And also, it's not bad against Death and Taxes. You name the appropriate creature and they just all die. There's a lot of 1-toughness creatures in their deck. And main deck, so because we have Karn the Great Creator, we have some main deck graveyard hate. Instantly get that Tormod's Crypt. Go get him. All right. I think I more or less did it all. Let's get into that league. And hopefully I do not embarrass myself. Jund 2020. Thanks again for the raid, Aspiring Spike. Hope the Spikelings will enjoy this. Stupid tribal decks. When you're playing Jund, do as the Jund players do. We won the die roll. This is a good omen. Oh, we're up against Lurrus. Because you know you're up against Lurrus when you don't snap you don't snap see your hand. I guess keep. It's gonna be Scourge of the Skyclaves versus Scourge of the Skyclaves. Does Plague Engineer help against Counterspell Tribal? Probably not. I'd be offended, but as a zombie tribalist, I have no brains. I don't know about this card, and this seems like such a boomer card, but whatever. I honestly just copied the mana base from the other Jund players. I don't think it changes how I play Karn the Great Creator, given it's colorless. Huh. So what you're telling me is my Tarmogoyf is very small. I have a small Goyf. Boov, go back to... So, oh, we're up against the same person from earlier. They're playing, I think I'm just going to play Seal of Fire, Nihil, Spellbomb. Or do I hold it? Okay, we're up against Prowess, Red-Black Prowess. Or I guess it doesn't matter. We'll start off with Seal of Fire. I don't want to expose my Tarmogoyf to a Bolt, basically. And I'll get Nihil Spellbomb on the battlefield. We need black mana, right? So black... I guess black-green. Wow, you can easily screw this up. Is this a double cure? I don't remember. No, this is the person with a pregnant wife. There's a difference. Oh god, are they playing a different Death Shadow deck? Or, oh, it's Mill! Is it Mill? What the hell are we up against? Oh man, they're playing... It's Spice versus Spice! Can't wait to play Karn the Great Creator against them, though. You're feeding my Scourge. I'm not gonna have anything soon, though. Grixis, yeah, it's a Grixis. It's Grixis Shadow? I guess so. Yeah, it appears to be Grixis Shadow. Goif is pretty big. It's not even on the battlefield yet. So what I can do is I can play Scourge of the Skyclaves. If they ever bolt it, we can just Seal of Fire ourselves to reduce our life total low enough so that Scourge doesn't die. They took the Scourge. They knew the power. They knew the trouble. So when do I crack the Spell Bomb? I guess they can play a I was about to say Gurmag Angler. Because I can kill it with Assassin's Trophy. They do have Luris. They do have Luris. Bring it on, Luris. Bring it on. Oh yeah, that's right. Luris means no angler. Correct. They don't have anything larger than CMC2. I keep forgetting about that. This is the 10th time Twitch chat has to remind me about this. Okay. Do as you wish. What do you even kill, Seal of Fire? Do you kill anything? So I have a feeling they have like Death Shadows in hand. They've got the stuff, but we've got the Fatal Pushes and Assassin's Trophies. Okay, what's up? I guess we'll keep this just for... I don't know. We'll just keep it. Do they have a handful of counter spells or something? I could attack for 6, 8. Yeah, I guess we're gonna Seal of Fire them. That will pump up the Goif to an 8. Well, they'll attack. No, it'll pump up to 6, but we'll deal 8 damage and then threaten to win the game next turn. They might be representing push. If they do, I don't think the Seal of Fire matters all that much. It might hit a Snapcaster Mage, maybe. Raging Ravine's gonna be a threat soon. Pass. Maybe they got like Kolaghan's Command and Lightning Bolt. That's a big Goif. 6/7 Goif. See, Tarmogoyf's still good. I have nothing against Tarmogoyf. There's nothing wrong with Tarmogoyf, okay? I have nothing against Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf just won that game. Do we do anything? Ratchet Bomb is maybe okay. Spell Bomb is also okay. Seal of Fire looks pretty bad except for making Goif bigger. But also it can be a recurrable source of damage with Luris. I don't know anything about this matchup. I guess Lightning Bolt sucks. Why Ratchet Bomb over EE? I don't know. That's what they have in the Karn wish boards. I guess it should be. I guess it could be I guess it should be engineered explosives, because the general Karn decks are, or do they all? I don't know. Maybe some play engineered explosives. No Renin 6 in our Millennial Jund. I think that's a boomer thing to do. Actually, I think the boomers they were too excited about Renin 6 in Jund, and like, what does it kill? It kills nothing. It just hits 1 toughness creatures, and it's just mana intensive. Like the whole engine of like bringing a Nurturing Peatland back to your hand and then replaying it and cracking it and drawing a card is so mana intensive. I think we do fine with that. I think we can hit our land draw. We have 24 lands. That's a lot of lands. That's an insane number of lands. Oh, by the way, we need to, I guess, do we change the deck list? Can't remember if I switched the deck list. I think we did. Millennial Jund. So anyway, I think the boomers, they love Ren and 6, when in reality it's really not. I think it's overrated. I think it's grossly overrated, actually. It's just grossly overrated. Whatever, I guess we do this. Maybe Lightning Bolt's worth more than I think because it can kill Lurrus, but I'm gonna live without it. A one lander with Karn the Great Creator. I think we can mulligan this. It's good against Thoughtseize, though. Yeah, we can keep... I'll dump Bolt. I wonder if they dump their Kolaghan's command, not knowing what's coming. Was that a punt? Was I supposed to play Thoughtseize turn 1? I could play Thoughtseize turn 1, turn 2 Ratchet Bomb, turn 3 Spell Bomb with Raging Ravine coming into play. Also, I can't play like Inquisition and Thoughtseize now. What do you got? Show me your secrets. Snapcaster Mage, which can get absolutely nothing right now. Scourge of the Skyclaves and Death Shadow. I guess the best one is Scourge, because this one feeds off of my life total. And it's just harder for me to deal with Ratchet Bomb. I have Snapcaster Mage more or less under control with Nihil Spell Bomb. Here, their hand looks pretty bad. And next turn we can go Ratchet Bomb into Thoughtseize, and then got Karn the Great Creator! We can even go minus and it doesn't even die to the Snapcaster Mage. What is this, Liliana the Veil? Oh, they got Lurrus. Maybe we take that. Ooh, we got our own Scourge. Alright, so we can actually have a pretty big turn here. And our Scourge doesn't get hit by the Ratchet Bomb either. How low do I want to go? Yeah, we'll take Lurrus, because Lurrus will just be an infinite problem. Well, they have no removal, so... Okay, they can go Thought Scour. Well, if they go Thought Scour, Snapcaster Mage to Thought Scour, I'll crack the Nihil Spellbomb. Oh crap! I don't know what's in their hand. Okay, hold on. These things I already know about. Gotta clear that up. So I still have perfect information. They played the Bloodstained Mire. Still perfect information. See, this is a Millennial card. This is just going to get ridiculously big really quickly. 7/7. Yeah, play your Death Shadow as a 2/2. It's meaningless. Okay, are we going to see Thought Scour, Snap Thought Scour? Okay. I guess I don't really want to attack them until I kill them. Ha! How well timed. How can this go bad? Probably not in many ways. Yeah, let's see if they block. If they don't block, I'll Fatal Push, because then I don't want Ceremonious Reject, or not Stubborn Denial to get online. Maybe I should have done this pre-attacking, but whatever. I did what I did. Ooh, you got your own Fatal Push. Gotcha. Okay. Death Shadow gone, Thought Scour gone. What's left in the graveyard? Things and stuff. They still have Swamp and Snapcaster Mage in hand. I guess now would be a better time than ever to play the Snapcaster Mage. Okay, they have their own Nihil Spellbomb. Sure. Like, I'm sort of willing to trade this Nihil Spellbomb for the Thought Scour. Or you're gonna exile my graveyard? Sure, go for it. I don't use my graveyard that much. And soon, Karn's gonna prevent even those things from activating. And that! Should really tick this thing up to 1. No! They put themselves to 2, though. Raging Ravine is close to killing them? They definitely did not see this coming. Oh, we just drew our land as well. How rude. They played the Swamp. Well, if I crack Nihil Spellbomb right now, maybe that's worth it. I mean, I could draw Bolt. It turns off Snapcaster Mage because they have nothing. Or maybe I just wait on it. Could draw, yeah. I just hate that if they draw, like, Push, now that Push is online. Okay, let's see. We might be able to win the game right here. Or put ourselves in a really good position. Guess I'll pay with this delicious mana. Oh, okay, we draw another land. Okay, we do have Raging Ravine up next turn. Which means I'll actually tick the Ratchet Bomb up to 2, so that we can kill off the Snapcaster Mage if they try to do a surprise block. That's fine. We can deal with that. Is there a specific land we should be going for here? You gotta be careful with this Ratchet Bomb because you could just blow itself up. That would really suck. Okay, so hopefully we make them chump block with this thing. I don't know what I need. Go Ravine. Do it! Make them block with that Snapcaster Mage. Oh yeah, that's value. Oh, you know you're in the driver's seat when they have to do that. Well, they don't have push, because they would have definitely done that after the Scourge died. Alright, just keep attacking with a stupid dummy until they lose. I mean, of course they could just rip Death Shadow and that would be brutal. Boomer's Ravine, that's right. Boomer's Ravine still is doing it, though. I guess we can just see if the coast is clear. All right, we won. Ha ha! Why do we, but you know, how do you know I have a land in my hand? Well, I guess this highly indicates that I've got a land in my hand. But Millennial Jund! Wait, bigger upgrade to Boomer Jund. Look at that. Look what we did with that Ratchet Bomb. Look what happened. Ratchet Bomb was excellent. We had the extra Nihil spell bombs. They had to take that Karn the Great Crater. Oh, we were so close, so close. But would have been better than Bloodbraid Elf. I don't know. Maybe in that spot it wouldn't have, but it's definitely going to be a powerhouse in the future games. All right, so that was round 1. Let's get into round 2. 2-0 with Millennial Jund. Do you think that your reputation as a martial player actually helps you when you register other decks? A little bit, definitely. Because people will definitely mulligan for hands that are good against Merfolk. The fact... Your mulligan you can make you definitely get a big edge making mulligan decisions knowing what your opponent's deck is in game 1. Welcome, Willie Hall. We won the die roll again. Oh, we don't have many lands in this hand. We have to mulligan. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan. This is too risky. This hand is acceptable. Let's do what Jund players do. Wow, you can so easily click the wrong card. They should make this easier. Alright, please don't be burned. Oh my god. It's Millennial Jund versus basically Boomer Rakdos. Do I care about any of this shit? Basically, no. This is like a dead card, more or less. Cling to Dust. Whatever. You get 2 cards out of that. We take the Liliana. Pass. Karn feels good, honestly, and opponents must be hella confused with you playing Jund. Yeah. Maybe the Lightning Bolt's worth more than I think, because it's going to kill our Karn when we tick down. Well, I guess I could tick up for 1 turn. Kroxa, not bad. Not a bad... Well, they're going to cling to this. They're going to cling this, right? There's nothing I can do. I mean, I could wait for some hand disruption. Did I order this wrong? I should have this one resolved first. Yeah, they're definitely going to cling this. Okay, slight misordering. They all look the same to me. It's still card advantage, but they might have had a better choice of what to discard. This Cling to Dust is going to be a little bit of a problem. Dark Confidant. Well, we do have an answer to that, fortunately. All right. We're on our way. We're on our way, people. We're on our way. Okay, they played Cling. They played this Bloodstained Mire. I think they played the Mountain too. Late. Oh no! 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 This is brutal. We lost both our Karn the Great Creators. That was terrible. What a tease. We need it the other way around. Okay, well, we're ready for the second one. Yeah, who's the Millennial now? Millennial Rakdos. I guess I don't need this land here now. We can fetch. Let's get Blood Crypt. I don't know what's the most important one. We don't need a whole lot of green sources, to be honest. There we go. Tarmogoyf. Yeah, they hit us with the little skelly. It's not so little though. Unearthed? 4 mana. Holy shit, what is this? Oh, Cling to Dusk. Yeah, that's fine. Getting our Karn the Great Creator. Two Karn the Great Creators. I wonder if they let out a huge sigh of relief when that happened. Well, we got to get to work because our life total is at 8, and they could top deck a Lightning Skelemental at any moment, or an Unearth. I know that's what they're doing. Shit. So I could target them with the Lightning Bolt, lose 3 life myself, go down to 5, attack them for... I would put them to 14, attack them for 5, they go down to 9. Just trying to figure out, should I have this Lightning Bolt in my hand? The life might matter for me. But the moment that Kroxa attacks once, I'm dead. Or maybe not, maybe that's not true. Attack for 5. Go to 9. If I draw another creature, they have Bolt in hand. Oh yeah, they have a Bolt in hand. We still know about the Bolt, and we don't know about the black. We know about the Blackcleave Cliffs. Okay, let's discard those Bolt. So we need to draw our own Nihil Spellbomb now. Get us back into this game. Or I guess we just need a Fatal Push or something. Oh, they unearthed this thing? That's rude. So I have to jump block. Pass. I mean, I guess it's not over. You can still pass for a little while. I mean, I have to rip him a removal spell for the Kroxa, though. Oh, man. This is just sort of disappointing how this turned out with how our hand started. But I guess that's the Thoughtseize life, you know? You're like... I got your good card in your hand. You're not allowed to draw anything good for the rest of the game. I didn't even have a win condition at the time. Alright, play this. Pass. Would Mazemind Tome be a good Karn sideboard card for this deck? No, you want to play that early on in the game, not late on in the game. Later on in the game, you have way better cards to go get with Karn. Alright. Up against a fellow Rakdos-ish player. Okay, definitely want the last spell bomb. Can I preemptively play this on Elemental? I don't think Ratchet Bomb is very good here. I think I'm just bringing in the Spell Bomb and hoping for the best. Okay, Seal of Fire is fine. It can hit Dark Confidant, and it can also hit the other thing, Skelemental. Maybe Kroxa is awkward. They got Cling to Dust. Does it trade with every... Like, I can't hit a Lightning Skelemental. Oh, I guess it trades with Dark Confidant. Okay. You sold me. You sold me. What do we take out then? Assassin's Trophy? This, like, ramps them. And maybe what's on the board is more important than what's in their hand. Also, maybe my life total is a resource. I don't want to screw up. I have a feeling Karn the Great Creator is requires some cuts, but I'm not cutting it because we are playing Millennial Jund. Yeah, Death Touch is good too. True story. I think it's gonna die to everything, but whatevers. This hand looks really good, actually. I'm pretty sure true Millennial Jund would play Uro. Blue Jund, Millennial Blue Jund. Cut a ravine in every sideboard decision? Is that true? This seems like an attrition-based matchup. Yeah, Moist Jund. Unfortunately, they're only at 17, so... Or sorry, 18. Oh, now I don't know. Oh, I guess I can control my life total a little bit with... I don't know how much life I want to lose. I want to get Scourge in play. But I don't want to be weak to Lightning Bolt. Yeah, let's lose some life. I don't know if this is correct, though. That's okay. Oops, undo. Okay, now it doesn't matter which one I stack. Is Bolt the only way we win through bridge? No, okay, the plan is we annihilate all their mana, then we blow up our bridge, and then we kill them with our creatures. That's the plan. So we bridge, liquid metal coating, eat up all their mana. They have nothing left in play. This might be really stupid and ambitious, but that's the plan. You can Croxa turn 1 with Lurrus against bridge. Eh? Okay, come on. Give me an untapped mana source so I can kill this Dark Confidant. Now the question is, do I want to kill this Dark Confidant? Because I really... Well, I mean, they could have Fatal Push the entire time. The deal is, I really don't want to get eaten up by a Lightning Skelemental again. How big will this thing be? It'll actually be pretty big, right? It'll be a 6/6. I can block the stupid thing if I'm allowed. Actually, if they play any land that deals damage to them, then they can't do that. Alright, I'm just going to hope for the best, I guess. Lightning Bolt you. Actually, is Lightning Bolting you the best? Because Fatal Push needs Revolt. Maybe I Fatal Push you. Because if I Fatal Push, then Lightning Bolt can kill a Lightning Skelemental in the future. Whereas it can't kill a Lightning Skelemental if I don't have Revolt. This can kill Croxa. This cannot. Okay, maybe this plan is silly, but this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, let confident. That's a, you know what? That's a reasonable line too. Maybe the Dark Confidant's gonna work for us. But you know what? It's high variance. It's very high variance. Okay, we need... I don't know what source of color we need more. And we're running out of cards. We were completely running out of cards. See, if they fetch here, that'd be good for us. That's interesting. They decide to fetch ahead of time. Okay, now all we need is Tarmogoyf. Or a Karn. Any of those would be fantastic right now. Trying to make an opponent's Bob work for you is not how you win mid-range mirrors. It is when you're playing Merfolk. We're just in bad shape against Seasoned Pyromancer, for the most part. I'll draw. Actually, no, I won't draw because we have Kroxa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You only need 5? Sure. You had to do that, didn't you? You had to tempt me with that. Kolaghan's Command, Liliana the Veil. Looks like Lily is the target here. They can't get it back with Kolaghan's Command. Liliana the Veil is the only thing that can deal with Kroxa at the moment. I don't have any other threat. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Seasoned Pyromancer is not bad. Seasoned Pyromancer is going to be worth a few cards too. Do they know I have Bolt? I think they do. I think they know I have Bolt. Why did they play Lily? I have no idea. Oh, maybe they were waiting to get me to discard my card. I don't know. Either way, I can Seal of Fire this Dark Confidant one way or another. Okay, so they can play potentially Dark Confidant and the Seasoned Pyromancer on the same turn. Go for it. I'm going to have a Kroxa. But you'll have 2 extra cards. Oh. This is not the time for you, Karn. It's not the time. Next turn, though. Next turn. Oops. Undo. Take out creature. Sort of want to leave one of everything in here somehow. Opponent has like more or less everything. Oh, whatever. Is there anything I've not chosen? Okay, they at least have to discard one of the delicious things that they just drew. And then I'll Seal of Fire the Dark Confidant. Got rid of an Inquisition. That's ugly. Well, goodbye, Karn. It was nice knowing you, Karn. Again, you've been ruined by fucking Lightning Skelemental. That's not a bad follow-up. Okay, so we're just gonna attack for basically the win unless they chump block. Well, they discard something. Thoughtseize. we'll definitely crack the peat land now. Oh, I guess we don't have... yeah, I don't really want to tap this for mana right now. Oh, excellent. Excellent! Beautiful, all around. Here come the tokens. Discarding Lightning Skelemental, beautiful. Millennial Jund doing Millennial Jund things. And we go to a game 3. Actually, like, I guess Plague Engineer on Elemental is amazing, because it'll hit not only Lightning Skelemental, but also the stupid tokens at the same time. I didn't think... I knew it could hit one or the other. I mean, I thought it was hitting one or the other. They actually hit all of them. They're all elementals. Run it back. Maybe I'm undervaluing Lightning Bolt. Oh, sorry, Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize saved us because we were able to get rid of the... I'll keep this. We were able to get rid of the Liliana the Veil. I think I get a Swamp. Ah, screw it. Let's just play as the Jund players do. You get Blood Crypt. Because I have a lot of red mana in my hand anyway. Show me your secrets. I cling to dust immediately. Ugh, these Seasoned Pyromancers. Is this just worth too much value? Like, do I have to get rid of these things one at a time? I guess I should, and then just deal with Lightning Skelemental with, like, Seal of Fire or Lightning Bolt. Because I can Thoughtseize the other one and then Nihil Spellbomb everything away. When are we getting to Zoomer Jund? I don't know. Just play with cards within the last 2 years. Oh, that's convenient. It's weird that they cling to dust in response because they're drawing a card, right? Because all they're doing is giving me a better look at like what they could draw. 2 Lightning Skelementals. Well, I can beat one, but I can't beat a second one. Or actually, I can beat them all. I can just hit the Seasoned Pyromancer, Bolt, Bolt. Do you even have the mana for this? Sort of. Can you beat this card? And then if we have the mana, we'll like Nihil Spellbomb these 2 Seasoned Pyromancers away. Has any food deck done anything in Modern? I don't know. Alright, they're gonna prove to us. They're gonna make us use up these cards. Anyway, we'll Seal of Fire this stupid thing. Unearth costs 1 mana. Anyway, we're going to play a Goyf and pass. And hope that they cannot do anything with this. Hold on, what do I know in their hand? I took the Seasoned Pyromancer, so these probably are all unknown. We've eaten up one of these things. They use a Bloodstained Mire. This is like one card I don't know about. We're going to do a fake block. Then we're going to Lightning Bolt this thing. And then next turn, we're going to play Nihil Spellbomb, crack their graveyard, and then they're going to have nothing. Can we play this card for crying out loud, like, at least once this game? Oh, nice. That was stupid. I should attack first. Okay, attack first. Then we'll crack this thing, empty the graveyard. There goes all the Seasoned Pyromancers, all the Cling to Dusts. What could ruin me here? Nothing, I don't think. Just play a Seal of Fire pass. That's fine. Honestly, I think we gotta dump the Karn. I mean, if I don't draw a land, I think I need this Fatal Push for the Kroxa when if it comes back. Or maybe it's really far. I mean, they have nothing in their graveyard. They have absolutely nothing. No, but they have other cards. I'm still gonna discard the Karn because I need an untapped mana source in order to activate this. Good thing they didn't Lightning Skelemental there. Another Goyf is sweet. This is a 7/8 Goyf, and also this pumps up our Goyf. Do we have any enchantments in the graveyard? I guess it's best not to get greedy. Go 8. I can do 10 damage here. Wow, with only our graveyard, this is a 7/8 creature. Why Jund? I'm trying to show the Jund community how to play their deck. This is Zoomer. This is Millennial Jund. Yeah, dumping that thing grew the Goyf. There's a lot of Jund choices I completely disagree with. And anyway, I'm just, you know, unfortunately we haven't actually cast this thing. So either like 4 mana cards are too expensive for this deck. Like I think this is a better 4 mana card than Bloodbraid Elf. But I don't know, maybe it's just not worth having anything over like 4 mana in this deck. How big must the surprise be if you play against Nikachu and then turn 1 Bloodsanemeyer? What the BS is this? Alright, we were 2-0 so far with Millennial Jund. It's time to go into round 3. We gotta cut the Karns and run 4... Maybe 4 Seasoned Pyromancer is just overall better than... Like, we can get to 3 mana pretty well. 3 mana is easy. 4 mana is tough. But we'll see. Mate, there's going to be games where we're in a board stall. There are so many times where we could play Karn, and every single time it gets ripped from our hand with, like, a hand disruption spell with Lightning Skelemental. We had two Karn the Great Creators in our hand. A Lightning Skelemental hit us, and we lost both of them. Yeah, see that maybe Seasoned Pyromancer is just the card. It's a good source of card advantage, blockers. I think it'd be really interesting to see me play a League of Mono Red Abosh Prowess. I've played those decks many times in the past, like more or less for standard though. It's overall it's not my cup of tea. I think we're gonna keep this just because I have like a million thing. I have a turn 1 play every turn. Did we win the die roll? We did. Okay, let's see what happens. We'll get a Blood Crypt and away we go. Don't Spreading Seas me. Maybe this is a mulligan by Jund standards. But I have a play every single turn. See, they're already confused. They're like, Nikachu just played a Verdant Catacombs and cracked it? What is going on here? This hand is a big yikes. Alright, we're up against Things and Stuff. That looks like we have to take it. Phantasmal Image, Reflector. Oh, it's just humans. Humans it is. They're not going to guess what I have in my hand, though, that's for sure. They're not going to see this one coming. This must be a serious advantage. Okay, what did they have in their hand? Did they have a Cavern of Souls? They did have a Cavern of Souls. Oh, I drew a land, but I don't have my Tarmogoyf mana anymore. Oops, cancel. I guess Phantasmal Image sucks. Well, you know what? I don't really like Reflector Mage in their hand, because if I play Goyf, then they're going to bounce it. And then I don't play Goyf for like a few turns. But if I take Meddling Mage, they have nothing to do next turn. They literally have nothing. Unless they top deck something, which they could. I'm going to take Reflector Mage. Oh, I hate how it doubles what I know. Okay, name something. I'll choose the. I'll kill it with the other thing. Actually, I could just let it. If it doesn't name anything relevant, I could just let it sit on the board for a little while. I know I can push and bolt the mage. You get naming lightning bolts? Alright, then I fatal push you. Okay, green source. Like a true Jund deck. Damn it. Well, we're getting close to Karn the Great Creator. Now any land is good. We just don't want to draw green cards. I wonder if naming Fatal Push was better, because if I Lightning Bolt this, I need to have Revolt for future cards, but I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, that's good. I don't know about that card, so I still have perfect information. I have to say, it's nice to just ruin this humans deck. Okay, whatever. We're bolting this. Okay, either give me a land for my Karn the Great Creator, or because they can't beat an Ensnaring Bridge, right? They just straight up can't beat an Ensnaring Bridge. Like, main board, they can't do anything about an Ensnaring Bridge, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Oh, they can name, they can play Meddling Mage and name Ensnaring Bridge, so maybe I take it up. They can also play Freebooter. Okay, let's play around all that stuff. Let's take it up. And then we'll get something next turn. So you can't Freebooter me. If you play Meddling Mage, name something, I'll just grab something else. I'm sad for no Hexdrinker or Grimflare. Hexdrinker is just too mana intensive, in my opinion. Oh my god, you have Mantis Rider into, like, what's it called? Noble Hierarch? Ether Vial, that does nothing. They might have it in the sideboard. And if they do, we'll quickly go get Torpor Orb to prevent all that crap. This doesn't do anything anymore. Some mad lad have it main. Okay. So maybe that's a thing. They have a few turns to go find it. It's working exactly as planned. Maybe the problem is maybe Bloodbraid Elf is just better in this spot. Get Ensnaring Bridge. Player Ensnaring Bridge. I play the cards in my hand. That's insane, by the way, because of how hard the card is to cast for the deck. Are you talking about, like, Karn the Great Creator? Karn seems very off-theme. Well, that's the thing. I don't think the Jund players have thought this through. Like, look at this. This, in some matchup, we just won the game. Oh, Skyclaves for humans? Oh, okay, I get that. Well, it's definitely been played against me already. Like, multiple times, but I've only seen it from after the sideboard. Yeah, Noble Hierarch can attack under the bridge, but I'll have Tarmogoyf eventually to defend it. Like, our life total is pretty healthy, too, at 14. 14's pretty high. Okay, let's see what happens. I guess they're going to crack their Horizon Canopy now. Look for some loot. Oh, here comes the freebooter. Sure. Now it's going to be even harder for you to attack. Oh, by the way, I can just burn it with Seal of Fire. If I need the creature. Alright, so my Tarmogoyf is just sitting there. Oh, they opt not to take it. Oh, they can only take non-creature spells. So they have their attacker in the air. Okay, I have to play relatively quickly here. Okay, we're going to play Kroxa. We're going to play Goyf. Oops, undo. Yeah, now when we find Lurrus, it will be more or less over. I choose nothing. And pass. I guess what they can do is they can, I think I have to kill this Kitesail Freebooter because they can still play something like Reflector Mage, put Tarmogoyf in my hand, and maybe kill me with Kitesail Freebooter somehow, even though it's incredibly unlikely. That's the one thing Karn has going for it, Ran, in this shell. That's right! That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I think I win the game right here. Instead of having, like, a good board with Bloodbraid Elf, I just straight up win the game. Next turn, we get Liquid Metal Coating, and we just rip everything apart. And then when our opponent has no more mana and they've become completely discouraged, they'll just scoop and then give us the game. Oh, I could have played Kroxa there, couldn't I? Oh, you want a Torpor Orb? Oh, yeah, okay. We get Torpor Orb first to make sure that we completely lock the game. That's correct. That's a good idea. Why are we even playing? Because they might have, Skyclave Apparition in their deck. You're watching Millennial Jund in action here, people. Like, this is exactly what I had planned. This is going exactly as the game plan, as what I imagined. This is how I wrote it up in the battle plan. They scoop. That's exactly what happened when I was playing my mono blue control deck. They just scoop. They can't do anything about this card. Let's go on to the next game. All right. Anyway, unfortunately for our opponent, we've got some just ridiculously heavy hitting cards in the sideboard with Plague Engineer. Anyway, that one lander turned out well. Damping Sphere is useless. This is useless. Tormod's Crypt is useless. Pithing Needle is actually okay. I know based on how it's been played against me that it's actually okay. Torpor Orb. I think we want you in the main, but then again, you're bringing in the Skyclave Apparition, so maybe we want you in the sideboard to always tutor for. I think Ratchet Bomb is fine in the main. Rest is going to be on the sideboard. Okay, cards that we do not want. Nihil Spellbomb does absolutely nothing. All the removal looks good. Some of the hand disruption might be overrated. Expecting Merfolk from a man playing it nearly exclusively for 6 years and then face Jund and they main deck Karn. Yeah. This is a blasphemous deck. I'm gonna show the Jund players how to do it. And I'm probably not even playing the deck very well. Telling you, Karn the Great Creator. What does Pithing Needle hit? Vile and Justin? It hits just Vile. I mean, it can hit... slowing them down by a lot is important. Assuming they have it. I don't know if they're going to keep it in their deck. Maybe they side it out. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Jund players out there, do they side out their Ether Vials? Like, what goes on in this matchup? Mishra's Sweatshop says this would be a much better black red deck, but you missed Tarmogoyf. I think Tarmogoyf is still serious game. They side it out? Okay, screw Pithing Needle. We can keep a Thoughtseize in the deck. Whatever. I'm not thrilled with Thoughtseize because this matchup is more about what's on the board, not what's in their hand. But, I mean, hitting the Reflector Mage was okay. And having perfect information is nice. I don't think this hand is very good, but I'll keep it. Because it has no removal. I don't think this hand is that good. Because I don't have a good way of filling up the graveyard yet. I mean, maybe I'll go, like, Inquisition, hit a creature, fetch. That makes a 3/4 Goyf. Karn plus Merfolk? It may be soon. Maybe. Could happen any moment. I'm hoping to just draw a ton of removal. Sort of what I'm hoping for right now. That's not bad either. Now I'm hoping to draw mana. Okay, what good cards do you got? Where are your good cards? If I take Thales Lieutenant, you have a really crappy hand. I mean, I guess you could freebooter me away. You're too dangerous to keep alive. The hand is pretty poor. I mean, they can Kite Sail, freebooter. Oh, they can't take any of the creatures. I forgot. They can take my Karn. Okay, Thal is an easy choice. They have no pressure. Well, Engineer, we can. Engineer's only gonna be good if it resolves. They're gonna take the Karn. They're gonna have flashbacks from the time that I played Karn and I got an Ensnaring Bridge and basically won. The most important decision I had that last game was ticking Karn up when I played it to play around basically exactly what they played. Mantis Rider. Yeah, you're just saving my Karn for later, keeping it warm. Keep my wonderful, wonderful Karn warm. Okay, lands. They played Kite Sail, they played the Plains. You have a Horizon Canopy and a Phantasmal Image left. Skyclaves is not... Well, actually, Skyclaves is not good. Okay, I'm gonna get a Forest, because I'm assuming keeping my life total nice and high is good. If you don't like Bloodbraid Elf, why not play Lurrus as a companion and play Dark Confidant? I'm already... Well, I can't play Lurrus as a companion, because then I can't play Karn. Karn is a permanent. We're playing Karn here, people. We're playing Karn. I can't Karn them. Oh no, Thou's Lieutenant, how rude. Or is it, oh, it's Phantasmal Image? Ah, that's a good draw. I feel cheated. Now they go Phantasmal Image, copy. Thou's Lieutenant, get value. Dark Confidant is terrible. That's why I'm not playing Dark Confidant, actually. Like, it's a bad body. It dies to anything. You literally need to hope you untap with that thing. Right now, Modern is not in a place where you can pray for that. And also, you lose life. Like, that's... you lose everywhere. The only place where Dark Confidant might be good is, like, a combo deck that has no removal. So, like, I don't know, Ad Nauseam or something. At least we can hold off the Thou's Lieutenant a little bit. But we are instantly losing now. I knew it! It's good to have removal. Grimflare? Like, Grimflare doesn't get that big. It's okay, but it's not that good. Well, Dark Confidant was bad for years. The Jund didn't want to believe it. And finally, when Ren and 6 came out, they're like, do you know what? This card is better than Dark Confidant. Well, anyway, this position's just bad. Or maybe I should attack so I can get Scourge of the Skyclaves online. No, I'm gonna leave. Just in case they play another creature, they'll pump up this Lieutenant. I want the option to double block it. I say cut also the green cards and play some Pyromancers and Dreadbores. I still think Tarmogoyf is good, and the fact that I'm playing with Karn the Great Creator and sometimes it goes to the graveyard, I still think Tarmogoyf is really good. You know, it only dies basically to Path to Exile and Fatal Push. And some other cards, but like those are the main ones. These flyers are brutal. How did I keep a 1-land hand on the play last game and curve out, and I kept a 2-land hand in this game and I can't curve out? We needed a land to eat up that Noble Hierarch. And also the Thou's Lieutenant would have died on the spot. This game could be... yeah, we would have just snapped one if we curved out. I'm going to consider this a moral victory. Yeah, literally and figuratively. Like, Bob is just a bad card. It's been bad for a while. Luminous Fish, I think, gets a lot better just recently because there honestly isn't that much Blood Moon. I mean, it's out there, but it's not that much. Ren and 6 is better than Dark Confidant, but I still do not like Ren and 6, hence why it's not even in this deck. It does not impact the battlefield all that much. I don't think this trade is worth it. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's worth it to them. It's worth it to me, too. Okay. I think the correct thing to do is play this Plague Engineer. Ugh, or maybe not. Do I just race you somehow? I'm getting hit for 4 in the air no matter what. I really need a removal spell for one of these Kite Sail. These Kite Sail freebooters, they're sending a message. They're like, no Karn the Great Creators allowed. So my argument against Ren and 6, and maybe I should have had this in the deck tech, is that it's a tempo negative card for the most part. It doesn't have a lot of targets to kill. Most of the creatures in Modern have like more than 1 toughness. And I think it's just a waste. And if you do kill a creature, often it's just going to die on the swing back or the next turn or something like that. Okay, I'll get a swamp. I'll play Plague Engineer, and I'm just gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna hope all future creatures just die on the spot. So this can attack for 3. And then maybe I can come back from here. This is 3. I have a few turns where I can attack with Tarmogoyf, play Scourge, maybe come back. All it takes is 1 removal spell. I get rid of this Kite Sail Freebooter. But the sad thing is, because of Plague Engineer, Karn the Great Creator into Bridge is actually not that good. Yeah, they can find Reflector Mage too. There's a lot of ways this can go wrong, but I gotta play to my outs. Phantasmal Image into Thou's Lieutenant. And they know my hand, so they can like name Tarmogoyf for Scourge of the Skyclaves here. This Tarmogoyf is not growing. Land, creature, sorcery. Okay, so you have to block with a lot of things to kill this Goyf. And if Meddling Mage ever gets in the way, I can just kill it, play the other Goyf. Okay, interesting decision. Pass. I mean, I can still block Meddling Mage in theory. I need removal. Well, that can't be good. Yeah, I can just concede here. Or whatever. I guess they don't know about... No, I think they know my hand. I think my hand is completely known. They saw Tarmogoyf a million times, so many times I feel like I have 4 Tarmogoyfs in my hand. Anyway, concede. Alright, we go to game 3. Run it back. Record... What am I? 2-0 so far? This is the 3rd match. And we're 1-1 in the 3rd match. Why is Klothys not a part of Millennial Jund? It could have been. It could have been. It just did not. I think Klothys is a good card, and maybe it should have been in this. Maybe it had room in the sideboard. I'm not sure, but Klothys is still tempo negative for the most part. I don't have a very good way of turning on the devotion. Like it doesn't do anything meaningful on the battlefield. It is a good value card, draining, gaining, exiling cards from the graveyard, but it actually doesn't do anything on the battlefield, which I think is the most important aspect of Modern right now. You have to be very battlefield oriented. Whatever you put on the battlefield has to stay there, but also has to interact with the battlefield, and Klothys just doesn't do that. Because it's the same thing with Wrenn and 6. Okay, you play Wrenn and 6. You can get a land from your graveyard back to your hand. That's great, but you're not actually doing anything on the battlefield. Oh, Colossus is definitely good against a good chunk of the meta. You've seen the new deck, Zoomer Jund. Except there's no Jund here. This is just the Rakdos deck. There's a mutagenic growth. That doesn't count. Sweet, looks good. I think this is good enough. So here we'll see the problems of Scourge of the Skyclaves if it is. I missed the deck check. Why is he playing Karn? Because Karn wins the games. That's why. Maybe Scourge is worth siding out in this matchup. Good question. I really need Lightning Bolt just to snap it off at my opponent's face. Oh, you don't want to do anything? Okay, I don't want to do anything. That's interesting. I'm not going to do anything either. I'm not trying to give life advice here, but it's not Zoomer, it's Millennial Jund. Zoomer Jund needs more Femwraiths and Eternal Witnesses. Someone takes this to a 5-0. Or unless you're talking about the Zoomer Jund list that was just posted in chat. Okay, how is this worded? I would rather keep Fatal Push in my hand than Lightning Bolt. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand, you choose an on-land card, exile that card until a Kitesail Freebooter leaves the battlefield. I can just bolt this, right? And I get, basically nothing happens? If I'm not mistaken? Yeah, they can look at my hand. I don't care. Or is it better that way? I could also do nothing and like save the Lightning Bolt for when I need it. I'm gonna save it under the Kitesail Freebooter. Because this can hit 3 drops. Actually, maybe Lightning Bolt's better. Okay, I'm just gonna let them do whatever they want. Lightning Bolt hits Mantis Rider, Reflector Mage, General Kudrow. I need Revolt for these Fatal Pushes. You gonna take this? Are you scared? You say go face and slam our guy? I don't like that idea. It's undermined too easily with Reflector Mage. I'm just gonna play patiently, kill, play Karn on my turn, tick up, let them do whatever the hell they want, and then minus get Ensnaring Bridge pass. I ain't gonna do anything. Oh, baby. We're on our way, people. We're on our way. Hopefully they don't have Skyclave Apparition, though. They got the mana. Because I know from the Merfolk point of view, like, I can't... If I can't put multiple threats on the battlefield sometimes, like, I'll just lose to some one giant threat that they untap with. I think we're prepared for Meddling Mage. Anyway, I'll take 1 damage if they want to attack. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Now if they go Meddling Mage here, I'll definitely Fatal Push this and then take the Lightning Bolt back and bolt or push the Meddling Mage. Ugh, keep playing mana sources. If you take out all your vials, you don't have that many lands. You have 19, literally. Interesting. I can't do shit about you. Okay, then. I actually cannot do anything about you at the moment. Okay, so... yeah, I can get Ratchet Bomb. Do I play this even more patiently? I can play Karn, tick up, but if they go Mantis Rider, attack for 4, that's not pleasant. Although I can tick up again. Kill the thing. Whatever. Hopefully they don't have a really big turn with this Auriok champion. Like a pretty bad scenario would be like land, play Thaz Lieutenant into Phantasmal Image Thaz Lieutenant. I wouldn't be happy about that. Then that would be a pretty big Auriok champion. Oh yeah, Ratchet Bomb might be in the main. Here, hold on, let's look at our sideboard. We've got Bridge, which is only good if I get my hand to 0 cards. We have a delicious Wormcoil Engine. I have Torpor Orb still here. We're definitely going to get the Bridge, though. Of course you have Mantis Rider. Of course. I don't have a fetch for this Fatal Push now. Gain all the life you want. It doesn't mean shit. Why is Torpor Orb in the side? You mean why is it in my main deck? Why did I put it? Oh, why is Torpor on the side? Because I think there's only one Torpor Orb in my deck. If I put it in the main deck, how do I put it? If I get a Bridge in play, their only other way of winning the game is through Skyclave Apparition, my Ensnaring Bridge. So I want to be able to get the Bridge, then get Karn into Torpor Orb and lock the game out. But if Torpor Orb's in my main deck, I cannot guarantee that lock. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Jeez. Pretty clunky hand. I guess Thals Lieutenant. So this makes Auriok Champion bigger. They might not have like a good answer to Croxa either. Okay, so here's the deal. I could just minus Karn, get the Bridge. Actually, this is really bad with Scourge. Jeez, this thing's going to make it impossible for me to play Scourge of the Skyclaves. I discarded Thalia. Because I could minus Karn right now, get like some card. Because they only have 2 cards left. I mean, I could get... because the thing is, if they play... Oh, Push is turned on? Well, I can't do anything with that. Or I guess it's worth hitting the Mantis Rider now that it's on. I could save the Lightning Bolt for something else later. What, they're gonna take what I take with Karn? My problem is they're gonna hold on, is it all creatures or all humans? This is a human though. Because I tick up Karn, it's only a +1. They make this a 2-power creature. They put Karn to 1. Like, I don't get anything out of this. I get nothing. I might as well, like, scoop it, go get, like, Torpor Orb or something. Or Ratchet Bomb. Or did I put Ratchet Bomb in the main? Mistake. Liquid Metal Coating. I think I should just minus Karn and take it. Well, Torpor Orb is not bad. Oh, well, if I thought about this, I should have just got Torpor Orb, period, right? Yeah, Orb is really good against humans. I screwed this up. Because I could keep Kroxa in my hand, just minus Karn, play the Orb, kill Mantis Rider, then these things do nothing, and then eventually I play Kroxa and kill them. Oh, that would have been a way better play. Okay, I'm still gonna do this. We'll get the orb anyway. They can take it if they want. With Kitesail Freebooter. They either take the orb, or they take a Fatal Push. Eventually I'll play Kroxa and turn this thing into a chump blocker. And they found the 4th land, which is upsetting, because now they can just empty their hand. Cast what? 2 mana 6/6? Huh? What are you talking about, M515? Torpor Orb costs 2 mana. I would definitely play it if I could. I should have played it. I could have minus Karn, get Orb, cast Orb, Lightning Bolt, Mantis Rider. These things would do nothing. Thou's Lieutenant would not do, like, anything. So they're gonna play... Well, anyway. They're gonna take my Fatal Push or take my Torpor Orb. I don't know which way. I guess they should take the Fatal Push. Because I'm gonna get Torpor Orb anyway. But at least this keeps a creature on the battlefield a little bit longer. Yeah, they took the Fatal Push. So they're gonna have 5 power in play. I should probably take 1 turn off to play Kroxa, hope they draw nothing, and then play Torpor Orb. Well, I don't know, we'll see. Because then none of this would have happened. This would have just been a measly 1/1, and like if I draw a Plague Engineer, it'd kill this thing. Oh well, if I draw a removal spell, at least kill this, get rid of the Thou's Lieutenant anyway. But the clock is on. Now we're like the Torpor Orb combo deck from earlier. Actually, Goyf is really good here. Goyf plus Torpor Orb is not bad. I'll take this. Sure, I can block you. And then we'll just... Like, we have some turns to survive this stupid thing. How did Vampires do? I want to say it did okay. We didn't get all the matchups that we wanted for that deck. I don't know, I feel like this is almost a lock in itself. I mean, maybe they'll go wide. They ate garlic, saw the sunrise. Feels bad, man. This is like a combo in itself. Go Tarmogoyf. See, that's why we're playing green, to beat Auriok Champion. Play around Auriok Champion. I guess the only thing we're afraid of now is Mantis Rider. That's the only thing that can beat us. They find Mantis Rider and we don't have... if we don't have an answer to it, we can just die to that pretty easily. Sorry. And any future Croxes that we play will not trigger either. Oh my god, is this another Auriok champion? Mirran Crusader. Double strike, protection from black and from green. So I need something red? Well, shit, that was a pretty good draw. Okay, well, suddenly the match has gotten super critical. Okay, what do they have? They have land, creature. I need to get this Crox out. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that card, but that is damn good right now, because I don't have any mono red creatures to block it. I need to find a Seal of Fire. Yeah, we need Bolt badly. Oops, I need red mana. Cancel. Okay, I need to keep the Planeswalker, I need to keep the instant. Shoot, we gotta shrink this Goyf a little bit. Land, instant. I guess we're gonna take away one instant. Goyf will get a little bit smaller. Didn't even ETB and do anything because my Torpor Orb screwed me over. Huh. Can't attack into Mirran Crusader. Pretty good draw. All right, I have I'm almost dead. Did I play any folk today? Nope, no merfolk. I meant to play this on Halloween, but I didn't have time. Damn it, they're so low on time too. What is this, like a 1 of in their deck? Maybe a 2 of. Oh yeah, it's absolutely a sideboard card for... Well, not even this matchup. There's a lot of black decks out there. But again, I should have minus the Karn, got the orb, immediately played it, and we wouldn't even be... Well, this would still be difficult to beat, but we wouldn't be in as bad a shape as we are now. So we got Assassin's Trophy, which can eat this up, which gives us another turn. I'm just wondering, can I afford to attack here? Interesting. They should have played this off of Ancient Ziggurat. And I do have 5 mana. Actually, I can't attack with Goyf, then Auriok Champion kills me. Do we die to the board? Kill this. Get Fatal Push. Fatal Push Thou's Lieutenant. Block. Not die to the board. What are you talking about? Trophy and Path will keep us alive a little bit longer. Anyway, I think I have to attack with Croxa though, even though it's just going to get chump blocked. Or do I just keep this on defense? Because it's only getting chump blocked. The only point of attacking with it is if I want to play Scourge of the Skyclaves, which in that case it's not that useful. We do have mana. We have 5 mana. You kill this, you get Fatal Push. I have 5 mana. What are you people talking about? Kill this. Kill something else. I live another turn. Kill Thalia. I can block Auriok Champion here. I can block the Thal's Lieutenant here. What are people talking about? Pushes 2 mana because of Thalia on the battlefield. But I got it. I got it under control. I only survive 1 more turn. Anyway, attacking with Crocs appears to be suicide. It's a suicide mission, people. It's a suicide mission. It's even more reason we need Mishra. I don't know what we need. $360p makes things hard to read. I agree. Okay, make some big greedy attack. I don't even know if that matters. Like I just can't do anything about Mirren Crusader. All right. That was a big greedy attack though. That was the big greedy attack I was hoping for. Okay, first kill you. Well, I don't think they need to make the big greedy attack. I think they very easily can just attack with this and the freebooter and nothing changes. Because if I kill the freebooter, then I get to make all these blocks. So it's most definitely a greedy attack. Question, I think I keep the Thalia's Lieutenant alive though. Because... I mean, why not keep a Fatal Push in hand? I mean, this Mirren Crusader... I mean, he's gonna kill me next turn no matter what. I might as well keep Fatal Push for some extra creature. Okay. We go to 1. Can't fetch anymore, but we go to 1. Wait a minute, what does this say? If it was kicked, your opponent... Hold on, Scourge of the Skyclave's power and toughness. Hold on. They lose half their life rounded up. 7 mana. How close are we? Sort of far. Do I want fetch lands turned offline? 2 mana away from this. I mean, no matter what, I need to top deck a Bolt, so... Anyway, just let this happen. I go to 1. Can I gain life in this deck? I don't think I have any life gain in this deck. Bolt! Seal of Fire! I'll take all of them. Bolt! Seal of Fire! For justice! Freebooter? Normally that'd be a good card. Okay, what's the best way to use my mana? I could Fatal Push, Kite Sail. Oh, I think I have to kill... Oh, anyway, I have to kill this thing no matter what, because this is going to be a threat next turn, so we'll just kill it. Sadly enough. Bolt! Ah. Just when we were about to turn the game around. Damn it. I really screwed up with this Torp Orb, because if I got it out earlier, our opponent would have attacked us for a lot less damage. Like, we might be at 5 life here, and ready to win. Why couldn't Crocs say, gain life, and put a land into play? I do have a blocker. Anyway, nothing can block this thing as pro black and pro green. Oh wow, they top decked a win condition anyway. If they didn't draw this, I bet we would have won on time. This looks look how close this game is on time. Anyway, good games. That was a good game. They won. They won the match. Really close game against humans. Unfortunately, Millennial Jund. I misstepped. I made a misstep. I should have got that Torpor Orb earlier when I realized my Karn wasn't long for this world, and if I slammed the Torpor Orb earlier, would have made a very big difference. That Aureok Champion would have been a 1 power creature. Same thing with the Kitesail Freebooter in the air, and we would have been at like 7 life in this position. And what are the next few draws? And there we go. Why couldn't you be 1 draw step closer, Seal of Fire? Why are you so far away? You are so close, yet so far. Why even look? I like to look. It's not going to tilt me. Between this league, between this deck and the mono blue deck that I played, playing with Karn the Great Creator is hard. Anyway, we're 2-1 with Millennial Jund, narrowly losing that one. If I had pushed the Mantis Rider, I could have still had Bolt. I wasn't anticipating Mirran Crusader. And also, did I have Revolt online when I played the Bolt? When I played the Bolt? Oh yeah, I could have orbed. Actually, that's true, actually, JLT. I could have orbed into Crocs and had a 6/6 on the table. That would have been pretty sick, too. That works. Someone in the comments section is going to mention that. Okay, one thing we're lucky with is the die rolls. I'll keep this, even though it looks a little underwhelming. No removal. Gotta work on that. Also, not many creatures. What the fuck? Did my deck get really popular that quickly? We're up against black-white vampires. Alright, and I assume our opponent is watching the stream, so I guess we take out Cordial Vampire, because this is like really hard to beat. And then we force them to... Or I guess we take Knight of the Ebon Legion. That's also a problem. And they can't play... Like, they could ignore turn 1 Aether Vial and just play Knight of the Ebon Legion next turn, so I guess we'll take Knight. But they don't have Lurrus in this deck. Look how I've warped the metagame so quickly. The metagame, people. What have I done? And my opponent goes, hello, isn't this your list? Yes. I know everything of I know everything. But why don't you have Lurrus? Oh, maybe it's the mono black version. I guess they're playing the mono black one. Well, that's gonna be interesting. I think they're using the 5... Yeah, they're probably using the 5-0 list. Is it published already? Did it get published? I feel bad for everyone who's gonna play this deck because it's probably... Oh, they said it's pretty fun. Alright, that's great. Welcome. If people are having fun, do you know what? That's all that matters in this world. I notice it's really hard to play this card sometimes if your opponent doesn't actually deal any damage to themselves. It got... Everyone's all of a sudden going to play this. I think it's crappy, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, this card's not so bad. Even though I'm a little far from casting you. Am I far from casting you? Should I, like, target myself? No, hold on. No, I want to target my opponent because I need to get this Scourge online. I really want my opponent... Well, they're not going to discard anything good. Yeah, the 5-0 was the mono black list. No, after what we learned from the mono black list, I made the black white list, but the black white list unfortunately did not do nearly as well. So too bad, so sad. But at least we can play Scourge next turn. My opponent bluffing? No, they got the Seer. Seer and Bloodghast online. Now, truth be told, this should be bad. This should be terrible. This is going to be a really bad matchup. Our removal spells suck. Maybe Lurrus can get... Oh my god, Knight of the Ebon Legion is online. One more mana, and I don't even know what I'm going to do against that card. Okay, 2 Scourges. That actually seems like a deal. But still, if they like rip a land, attack with Knight of the Ebon Legion, I'm like, I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm gonna do nothing about it. Nope. I guess just pass. Alright, so this should be okay for us now. Oh, it's really okay for us now. Do they have any good blocks? Not really. I guess they can triple block. I eat up 2 creatures. And of course they'll come back from Lura because of Lurrus. They put a card on top. They like what they found. Maybe it's a land. I guess I'll play Tarmogoyf if it dies somehow, and I'd rip a land. I can play Lurrus Tarmogoyf anyway. I'm playing against my own deck. What to do? Ooh, I found the counter. Ooh, and I have Lurrus too. I can actually crack it this turn, right? What do you have for 3 mana? The Death Toucher? Okay, hold on. We'll play Nihil Spellbomb. Because this can put an artifact in the graveyard for Tarmogoyf. Although it might take out... Well, they only have creatures and stuff. Yeah, attack with everything. What are the 3 drops? There's the Lord. Oh, I don't think anything's... Scourge is beating everything. Alright. How to play against my own deck. Well, Plague Engineer looks like a beating. May not need that many Nihil Spell Bombs. I think this is it. Assassin's Trophy seems pretty crappy, but I guess it's still a removal spell. Why is this called Millennial, Jun? Because I took out all the garbage cards that, like, the boomers like, and I put in the Millennial stuff. We got Karn the Great Creator in here, that's why. I have a question for Nikachu. What is the difference? So Dark Confidant is considered super bad in the non-rock decks, but it dies to everything. But Birds of Paradise is considered good and just as playable as Noble Hierarch if you aren't banned colors, like Heliod Company decks love birds too, I think, and Abzan Coco plays it as well. I understand. Well, first off, like, Dark Confidant comes out on turn 2, and what I would like to say is the payoff isn't even that good, even if you get paid off. Like, if you untap and get a card off of Dark Confidant, like, that's the best case scenario. That's not good. But Birds of Paradise, if you untap with Birds of Paradise, you're gonna be 1 turn ahead of your opponent. Now, that being said, Birds of Paradise is not even doing that well either. Like, All the birds of... Anyway, is Birds of Paradise even played that much? For the most part, like, we see these Utopia Sprawl. Like, the most popular ramp cards right now is Utopia Sprawl into Arbor Elf. Like, this is the most popular way to do it. And in any deck that does play Mana Dorks, they're actually just flooding the deck with Mana Dorks so that they can guarantee that they get to their 4th mana card. Oh no, there's one 2-mana Mana Dork that's still very playable in Modern. When the hell do I take out? Inquisition? Maybe losing life is not a good idea. Maybe Crocs is not very good here. Maybe Crocs is too expensive. And, like, I'm sure I'm going to help my opponent to some extent. On turn 2, if you cast Bob and you pass, you get hit for 7 by Prowess, then untap and lose 1 card and die on your next turn. I mean, Birds of Paradise has similar weaknesses, I'll just put it that way. But the payoff for for a Birds of Paradise deck is higher. Because they're like, they get to play a 3-drop on turn 2. Hand's a bit slow. Actually, this hand might just be downright bad. What am I doing? These Scourges really suck. Or did I take out Croxa? It's like my only way of casting Scourge. Oh, we got the Karn, though. Karn, baby. Oh, what? No fair 2-mana Dork. Castle Lothwain. Gonna grind us out. Lose some life. Lose... Gatekeeper of Malakir. That doesn't seem like a good use of your Gatekeeper of Malakir. In my opinion. Alright, we're on our way to Karn, our opponent. Shut that Ether Vial down. But we need to sort of untap... I don't think they can beat a Karn, right? I'm sorry, if I Karn minus get bridge, I don't even think they can beat that. Oh, they've improved the deck with Sorin. Okay. Okay, they can beat a Karn, it seems. They actually do pretty well, actually, against a Karn. Well, I'll Lightning Bolt this. I don't have a very good answer to this Sorin. I stand corrected. Fortunately, it comes into play untapped. How miserable. So I'd let you... I guess I just blow you up now, because I really don't want you to minus... Right, you have so much mana. Is it so bad that you minus this Sorin? Target creature you control gains Death Touch. It's a vampire, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I guess in response to a creature, I can Assassin's Trophy this. Mishra's Sweatshop. That's what Jund does. More or less draws what it needs to draw. Emptying our hand might be difficult, but we can throw away the Scourge of the Skyclaves because we'll just get him back with Lurrus, I guess. Okay, so I don't know what's coming out, but I can't beat a Sorin very well, so. Silver Smote Ghoul. Okay, I'm gonna keep this spell bomb for you, I guess. Oh, they almost had the combo. Well, they do have the Lothwain combo, though. Do I draw a card here? Karn, tick up, pass. Nah. Soon I can play my Scourge of the Skyclaves for 1. If they draw a card with Castle Lothwain. Actually, this is a combo, more or less. They're drawing 2 cards a turn. Alright. Alright, Scourge, you're online. I just killed a free Helix to anything a turn, including my face. But they have more Sorens in their deck. So Karn getting bridge doesn't auto-win. I also need to empty my hand. Oh god, you gotta be fucking shitting me. So I need to... I don't even know what I can do. Oh no, hold on, I can sacrifice the Nihil Spellbomb. Well, that royally sucks, though. Alright, Karn. Then minus immediately to find Pithing Needle or something. Shit! And they're... I need more mana. Getting this Karn online is very difficult. Alright, pass. Oh, did you draw something? Oh, you have something here. I guess I can just let you put a +1/+1 counter on this. Bolting Face is so high risk. They just find anything. I'm in trouble. Like any Lamb Vampire get their life total high enough and Scourge dies. I can definitely see the problems with Scourge. Well, I need mana for this Karn. Also, I can't really beat 3-drops either. That's a problem. We're getting ground down by Castle Lothwain. And I fear that if we play Karn now, that like I needed to play Karn when they were empty-handed. Because now if I play Karn, it's not good, because they can just vial 2 cards into play. You know, even if you have a land, I still need to empty my hand if I have any intention of putting bridge on the battlefield. So let's just get it going. What could they be sandbagging? Maybe lands. Okay, I'm gonna still kill you. It might be worth deciding. Well, if they don't have Sorin, it's not that bad. Alright, I found Bloodstained Mire, and I just have to pray. Well, maybe I didn't have to waste it. I mean, if I just find if I minus find Pithing Needle and Needle to Sorin, it's not that big of a deal. Well, let's see what they do with their Ether Vials. I have black, black, green, green, red, red. I have everything. I'll keep my life total high then. No, hold on. I don't have that much green if I sack this, so let's find a swamp. Okay, let's see what they do with the vial. It's proving just brutal. Okay, so they can't... Well, I could plus, minus. Okay, I guess I'm gonna plus, because vials are offline. If they Lightning Helix Karn, it just goes down to 3, then I minus 2, get Pithing Needle, play Pithing Needle, play a Scourge, maybe? Oh no, I can't play Scourge. Okay, hopefully I really have no idea what I'm hoping for. But I'm gonna plus, and I'm gonna pass. They're gonna draw a card with Castle Lothwain, and I'll see what happens. I'm gonna take 2 damage. I guess if they don't draw... I don't even know what they could draw. Like 2 Ether Vials? More Sorens? That's a possibility. Okay, they find a land. I mean, this is perfect. 2 Ether Vials and a Castle Lothwain. Just as I designed it. I didn't play... I played the Sorin, but I thought it was just too clunky against the... They gave it... They ticked it up. That's very curious. Okay, well anyway, we're going to start by minusing. We'll get... Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle. Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. Alright, hopefully you don't have any spot removal, which you might. Okay, they're going to continue to lose life, which is good. Oh, they must be drawing way too many lands or something like that, because they're not playing the land, they're not playing the cards out of their hand, and they have a lot of lands in play. So now I can play the 2 Scourges pretty comfortably. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Should probably not play the Scourges until they are 18 or below. Okay, what's the deal with this? You want to trigger? Gain some life? Oh yeah, it's a free roll. Why not? Nice. Nice. 4 or 5? That's embarrassing. Okay, what do we have in the sideboard? I have a Nihil Spellbomb that I can go get. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger, but that doesn't really happen in that deck. Liquid Metal Coating might be okay for eating up the Castle Lothwains. This costs 2 mana. Nihil Spellbomb. Okay, let's start by making an attack. Is Bridge good here? I think just putting Scourges on the battlefield is good here. I mean, the Scourge is going to be pretty big, too. I don't know. I got a minus Karn though. We gotta take something. Let's just do what the deck is supposed to do. The deck is supposed to play like Liquid Metal Coating in the spot where we think we've stabilized. No Skyship Sovereign, shame. I hope everyone's enjoying Millennial Jund as much as I am. I wish I knew the ins and outs of this deck, though. Oh, that is not bad at all at this point. Where is our boat? Not here right now. Okay, block. A second Karn, not bad. Okay, let's stop this crap. You're gonna give yourself Death Touch? Sure, why not? I don't care. And we blow up your lands. Well, if I attack with everything, I think my opponent is forced to chump block with both. And then they'll have nothing on the battlefield, and only one thing dies. Bloodguest can come back, hit the Karn for 2, which is not even a big deal. They can't draw a card off of Castle Lothwain this turn. I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I die? They can't activate again. Whatever, I'm just gonna be aggressive. Oh, they can do it twice. Oh, I thought you said they can't. Can't? Oh, can't they activate again? I guess they can. Okay, so this might have become problematic now. Interesting. How much mana do they have? They have a lot of mana. Oh, they didn't even need to activate it. It wasn't even, whoops, it wasn't even that necessary. Okay, how close am I to dead then? 9. They can activate this twice. 3 twice. 7, 8, 9. Oh shit, I'm dead. What have I done? I've killed myself. Yeah, throwing for content. I guess so. Or I've used up my Karn. This is actually pretty good at attacking through a bridge. Okay. Pass. I have nothing in my graveyard. Push or bolt might be okay. Or I guess maybe, no, I guess I should have sacked on my turn to find a bolt. Yeah, if they play a land, I am dead. That Calastria Highborn. Actually, it was really Castle Lothwain that really did it in. They have, oh my god, they have so much mana. Seven, 8, 9. Anyway, I can't do anything. Well. I guess I can still find a Fatal Push. Am I lucky? I need to get lucky here. No, not lucky. Alright, nice game. Or, well, I punted that pretty badly. But that Knight of the Ebon Legion might have been a problem if it was going to get that big. Because I would have to, like, I don't know, double block with Scourge or something like that. Do I want to change anything? Maybe Cleansing Wildfire is not too bad just to deal with Castle Lothwain. That was so brutal. Maybe I should main deck the other Nihil Spellbomb and leave a Tormod's Crypt for Karn if necessary. Okay, this was really awkward. In fact, it's so awkward I'm taking the Scourges out. That was just awful. Scourge is bad against a deck with life gain. And looks great. Love it. The Wandering Planeswalker. Yeah, we got another game against vampires. Maybe the Mono Black deck ended up being the best version. Our opponent's in like a winner's bracket as well, it seems. I would assume. I thought I improved it with black-white. One land. Silver Smote Sorin. Dismember. Agadim's. Oh, actually, I could take Agadim's Awakening and just make it very difficult for them to cast their cards. It's a bit tough. Okay, goodbye, Agadim's Awakening. My Tarmogoyf is not going to be very big. I can continue with what's it called, Kroxa. Hopefully hopefully I get it in play before they play like top deck of Bloodghast or something. Yeah, they discard Silver Smoke Ghoul. Or I guess if I can't get rid of Sorin, this is always going to be a problem. No, they found another Agadim's Awakening. Is there no instant yet in the graveyard? This is a 3/4. It still doesn't get out of range of this Dismember yet. Well, if they draw land and just smash Sorin, I mean, I'll kill this thing off. Okay, so they played this and this. They just have a Sorin and some random card left. Yeah, there's a land here. No instant, but it just makes my Goyf a 4/5. Is there a creature? There's a creature. Eh. Responding with push makes it a 4/5, but that's about it. Well, this Sorin's now going to be this massive problem for me. Scourge is not going to be very big. Every turn I have to... and then, like, once a creature enters the battlefield, they sack it, the Silver Smoke Ghoul comes back. Well, it unlocked it for a turn. I need my opponent... What did they top deck? Or they put a card on top of their library? So that's a problem. Or maybe I just need a red source for Kroxa. Maybe I fetched wrong, because I need a red source for Kroxa when it comes out. They have one card left in their hand. Wow, I can't beat this Sorin. Well, Crocs is okay, but I need Crocs in play. Okay, what's the last card in your hand? I don't know the last card in your hand. But I can almost definitely assume that you have... Maybe we should make a Sorin show and tell deck. This is only to players or planeswalkers. No, it just makes someone discard a card and lose 3 life. Okay, let's just play this thing then. Ooh, Knight of the Ebon Legion. But I think something else is coming back. I mean, they probably top deck a creature. Okay. That was risky, because now I can Fatal Push this. I was really scared they would just Lightning Helix, because if they threw this away to a Lightning Helix, which was still a plus ability, they get the other thing back and they Helixed me. Okay, that was a bit lucky. Okay, we did draw. Alright, so let's see what we can do with this situation. Next turn, we've got Croxa coming back from the graveyard. Maybe we're not... if they top deck a creature, we're doomed. Because they can Helix the Scourge. Oh, they're giving this thing lifelink. I think this is going to trade well. But, oh no, but they're going to get the Silver Smoke Ghoul. Okay, well, it's going to be close. I have no idea what's going to happen. Not a damn clue. I guess I want to get rid of all my card types. How many card types can I get rid of? Can I get rid of almost everything? Keep like Tarmogoyf maybe for Lurrus if I top deck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can keep maybe... I can shrink this thing. And Scourge is going to get really big soon. And then exchange. All right, Silver Smoke. Let's see you get out of this. Oh shoot! I only become a 5-power creature. I gained life. Oh, I can make it a little bit bigger though. Maybe I should attack Sorin. I mean, this is what I'm mostly concerned about. Oh, they're gonna gain 3 life. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, I can sort of beat a Lightning Helix every turn, and I also have Croxa. Silver Smoke Ghoul is not the worst thing in the world. Crocs is a beating. Like, I can top deck garbage right now, and I think I'd be relatively happy. That was a pretty good draw. The combo. I draw Tarmogoyf. So what, I can just kill this Sorin? or attempt to kill them. Goyf is big enough. It gains death touch until end of turn. It's probably best to kill the Sorin. Then they can like blood gas, attack me for 5. It's not the end of the world. Or if I attack them, I'm shooting them for 12 damage. That's a lot of damage. But they can always attack me and Lightning Helix me, so I guess it's just best to get rid of this thing. Whatever. Stack these triggers, whatever. They're still going to lose life. Although I guess they can draw a card off of Silver Smoke Ghoul, but it's not the end of the world. Bloodghast is going to have haste in the future. Okay, we're attacking for 9. Hopefully this 9 is worth it. Do they have Bloodghast in hand? Oh, they have an Ether Vial? Okay. They don't take nearly as much damage. Run out the Goyf. Goyfy Poo. And we're racing. This game's gonna be... I didn't think I warped the metagame this quickly. Maybe Sorin is just is worth it in the sideboard. Might as well attack. Well, they don't have a... They might have a removal spell in hand. Well, we'll see. I am an influencer. How big are you, Goyfy? You're actually quite big. You're because of the Ether Vial and the Sorin. Okay, you got a sack, probably draw a card into a removal spell, which may or may not exist, and they die. All right, we beat vampires. Sorin is very difficult to beat. I don't know if this should be a good or bad matchup. I think the vampires should have a lot of game because everything that dies with a trigger. That Celestial Highborn was a beating, and our life total got really low. Definitely, Scourge of the Skyclaves, not good in this matchup. I should have sided out game 2. I didn't, especially when they had Sorin in their deck. It just made it almost impossible to cast that card. We were lucky that we got anything out of it. Our opponent played Dismember, paying life. Very, very lucky for us. They were just trying to be mana efficient. Way to strategically throw game 2 into another rep into a game. Yeah, just trying to practice. All right, we're 3-1 with Millennial Jund. Let's get into our 5th and final match. When are you playing Jund? I'm playing Jund right now. And we should have won with Karn earlier. Our loss was to humans. Really, and I screwed up. If I played better, that wouldn't have happened. We would have won, for sure. I got a test for the vampire meta. I beat my own deck, although their improvements made it very difficult for me. Maybe we should make a Sorin show and tell deck. That would be savage. It would be great, but there's no good vampire to show and tell into play. Doesn't exist yet. Okay, one thing that helps is we won. I think we won every die roll this league. I'll keep this. I guess I play a fetch land. I have Blooming Marsh in this deck. I think this is the first time we've seen Blooming Marsh this whole league. Pulling mulligan to 6. This hand actually doesn't look very good. Damn it, I really wanted my chance at a giveaway. Burning Catacombs, pass. Or maybe the correct line was Blooming Marsh? I don't know. That sucks. So is this a good spot to, like... Assassin's Trophy? I would think so. Maybe I'm supposed to find another blood crypt there. Yes. Pay to life. What the hell do I do here, though? Play another Gruul Turf. Ah, crap. So I screwed this up? So if I hit this, this didn't happen. You have nothing else. I guess I patiently do nothing. Please have Summoner's Pact in hand. You do not have Summoner's Pact in hand. I miss. But I guess I can Assassin's Trophy. They don't actually have, like, mana. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is gonna hit 2 lands, so I might as well go for it. I guess at their draw step after they draw a card. Or no, I want to take the lands out of their deck. I want to screw them on mana. I think this is just green-white Titan. Oh, the Azusa Beatdown. The Azusa Beatdown is one of the most dangerous beatdowns in the game. Fear the Azusa Beatdown. Well, that's not good. Okay, we gotta draw the lands out of this deck. Maybe they're top decking just a bunch of Titans. Blood Crypt. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, draw into something useful, please. Kroxa. This is useless. Oh, actually, it's useful. Okay, don't gain any life now. Because that would really suck for me. Actually, maybe I should have waited to cast this thing with Kicker. We haven't seen that yet, right? Okay, I could have cast this for 7. We were on our way to 7 mana. Yeah, Radiant Fountain is a removal spell. Okay, I got a Fatal Push. Okay, what the F do you have in your hand? Show me your hand. Summoner's Pact. Oh god. You do have Summoner's Pact. You also have a Boreal Grazer. Huh. I guess we hit the Grazer? You know, they're really close to casting anything. Or if I don't want to hit the I don't want to put Uro in the graveyard. Or maybe Uro's not close enough. Or maybe I should get Summoner's Pact. Or maybe do I hit the Uro? Because if I hit... Because they actually next turn... On their turn, they could have Ghost Courted themselves, got an island. Assuming they have an island in their deck. Maybe they don't have an island. And they could have played Uro and killed the Scourge. I don't like this Arboreal Grazer, though. They don't play island. Summoner's Pact it is. Okay, this is a very sad Fatal Push, but we gotta get something going here. Okay, let's go. Oh god, don't do anything. No! Oh, you. How dare you? And the second Arboreal Grazer. Oh, and I didn't fetch. I'm flooding out! Well, we're not dead. We're not dead. We're not dead yet. We're not dead. Oh, no, wait a minute. We are dead. They've got islands now. Crap. They have islands. Here comes Uro. Scourge is toast. I should have just kept it in my hand. We were ready. We were ready next turn to dome them for half their life total. And I could have killed this Dryad, too. I punted. I didn't play our resources properly. Although I am racing against him just top-decking 2 lands. Okay, I'm not going to make the same mistake. I'm going to crack our fetches at end of turn. Thin the deck. Or maybe I should keep 1 for Fatal Push. Gonna keep 1 for Fatal Push. I think there's a lot of Fatal Pushes in our deck. I know what I'm doing. I don't know if WoW outplayed is a way of describing this situation, but I'll take it. Alright, Uro offline. And this offline, but Titan is 1 land away. And they've got... What do they got? They've got... I don't even know what they have. Oh! 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 What do we have here? What do we have here? I know what you are. Do we get... No, don't get fucking... Or do we get orb? Maybe they'll just scoop when they see this. Please just scoop. Okay, we obviously were going to minus. Is it orb into, like, Ensnaring Bridge, and then that's it? It might be orb into Ensnaring Bridge. But they can still find... They can Summoner's Pact for Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Oh yeah, I screamed because of the noise cancellation. Orb into coding? Or how about just coding immediately? They can Summoner's Pact for Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Yeah, Valakut still works through Orb, and we know they have. I think that we know they have Summoner's Pact in hand. Yeah, it's only creatures. Damping Sphere does nothing. Ensnaring Bridge does nothing. Liquid Metal Coating might be the best shot, but we are facing down a Primeval Titan next turn, so we might not have time for that. Orb is not bad anyway. Ugh, if they top deck 1 land, we're in trouble. I'd also just get Wormcoil, but you know, I guess it's still Torpor Orb. Coding and block. I guess we can coding and block a land, but it's still and we have to hope that they don't draw. We need to hope that they do not draw a land, because if they draw a land, they can Summoner's Pact for Dryad of the Elysian Grove, play it. This is actually really tough. Coding isn't even a long-term plan. Yeah, coding... well, if we get coding, if we get orb and they draw... I guess what it comes down to, what's best to get if they don't draw a land? I didn't take the pact. Or did I take a pact? I don't have a... oh, the pact is in the graveyard. Oh, then they don't have pact. Okay, forget it. They don't have pact. Because I was playing around that thing. I guess we get Orb then. Into Bridge. Okay. Please, can you just scoop? Just scoop, please. Just scoop. Damn it. Because it's going to be many turns for me to get everything back online. Goif. Okay, so now we go minus liquid metal coating, for sure. And then we eat that Valakut for breakfast. Bloodbraid Elf couldn't do this. Not in a million years. Yeah, we gotta stop a land at upkeep. I guess we're gonna stop a forest. It's all coming up Millhouse. You have an island in that deck? How did that happen? Oh god. Who's bigger? You're bigger. What happened? What happened, people? You said there was no island in the deck. It can attack. I have nothing. It can attack. I'm gonna have to block. So what do? I guess what I do is I tick up Karn, I block Uro, I get Ensnaring Bridge, I play it, and then okay, so we'll liquid metal coating this Valakut. Then we'll tick it up. I don't effing believe it. And pass. They don't have basic island. They have an island, though. Oh, I guess it's nothing they can fetch, though. Well, that's ridiculous. Okay, you're gonna go after my Karn. How ridiculous is this? Are you going after me? Oh, you are going after Karn. Goif, you're just a little too small, unfortunately. I just need one more chump blocker. Amulet is not a big deal. Oh, I forgot to fetch. I keep forgetting to fetch to thin my deck. Yeah, I guess we get bridge here, so our opponent can't run away with the game. Well, and we can also get... Well, no. What can we get? Few sideboard. We get Wormcoil Engine. That's not really going to stabilize, though. Okay, minus. Get bridge, pass. Try to lock the game out somewhere else. Some other way. This is ridiculous. Okay. We need to... Basically, we're waiting to find a second Karn the Great Creator. Yield until next end step and just fetch my lands. I gotta play faster. If nothing else, I think I'm proving finally Karn the Great Creator was superior to Bloodbraid Elf. I'm surprised they cast this thing. I'm surprised they played it as a land. That does nothing. You could at least dug for your Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Oh my god, there's things to get? I have to get the swamp. Okay, that's it. There's nothing else. I have no more lands. Or nothing to fetch, anyway. Scourge is pretty useless here. I gotta play it, though. So that Azusa can't do anything. Can't attack. Arbor Elf can still attack. Do they have, like, some land that can... buff it up. Bajuka Bog, interesting. Eat my graveyard all you want. This card doesn't do anything. Just pass. What's better? Maybe I should just kill an Azusa? Or do I make my Scourge bigger? It's probably more valuable to kill an Azusa. I don't know what Azusa's gonna do. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna kill Azusa. This is useless. I guess it doesn't matter. I can hold this in my hand for the right moment. I guess I can hold this in my hand until they play Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Yeah, I'm happy about this Azusa killing the Azusa, because now I can hold up on Fatal Push. Okay, you're gonna get this thing now. And who knows, they might not have any well, there's gotta be like 3. How many Valakuts are in a Titan deck? Okay, what are you gonna get? ETBs don't work. Another Titan. Looks gorgeous. That is a beautiful Primeval Titan. Pass again. I can Assassin's Trophy now the second... What's it called? I have mana to cast all this stuff. A Valakut, if they play it. This is Jund control, basically. This is what Millennial Jund is all about. This is exactly as I wrote it up. Oh, Raging Ravine. We have a win condition all of a sudden. I have less cards in my deck than my opponent, so it's actually possible that I'm going to get decked before they do. Sure. Please get ahead of me on cards. I would appreciate it. Yes! Yeah! Get! Come on, let's go! Draw more cards. Yeah, we need Karn too. Everything's a 6/6 creature here. This is unbelievable. Do they have any answer to the crap that I'm doing in the main deck? Put target... Oh no! They do have an answer. Target non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library. That player shuffles their graveyard into their library. Well, we're dead. Nope. Nothing I can do there. So I can deal with one Primeval Titan. And then we can deal with this Uro. And they couldn't find anything. So what, I need to top deck this thing now? I think they can kill me, right? Attack, get, like, something to give Titan +2/+0, and I just die. Yeah, maybe we top deck the bridge. We have to do this song and dance all over again. I imagine this is a pretty awful matchup for Jund usually, but because we have the power of Karn the Great Creator in the deck, it's not so bad. It's not so bad at all. Okay, what's good on turn 2? I guess we keep Torpor Orb in the sideboard. I'll put Damping Sphere in the main deck. Cleansing Wildfire is definitely a card that needs to be in here. Okay, cards to side out. Do you know what? Scourge was awful. You're just miserably bad. I might be wrong about Scourge. Unless there's like a better... Maybe Scourge plus a lot of Croxas would be better. Just so that my opponent like loses life. There's like actually quite a bit... Too much life gain in this format. Yeah, we definitely bring in Wildfire. definitely keeping you, Karn. I definitely need Luris and Seal of Fire as a combo at some point. Well, Spellbomb's not good. Except for Growing Tarmogoyf. Is there any random card I can put in here that's better? Maybe I can put Wormcoil Engine randomly. I'll just submit this. Looks great. Inquisition, Damping Sphere, Inquisition, Karn. That's it. This is the game. I saw Luris Jund with Scourge and on another stream. Looked interesting. What the fuck? Okay, okay, we can deal with Uro in the Simic Growth Chamber. Do I just let Amulet happen? Tireless Tracker seems to be a huge problem. Amulet? I guess I could hit Amulet, then hit Tracker the very next turn. Honestly, this looks like a problem. I can find removal for Tracker easily. You sold me. I can also go like turn 2 Damping Sphere, turn 3 play another creature and Inquisition at the same time. Because they're not going to have access to 3 mana next turn no matter what. See, like this just adds 1 mana now. You only have 2 lands, so I guess we're just going to hit Tireless Tracker. I have no idea what they can get. Like, Summoner's Pact is useless here. We'll play Bloodstained Mire, pass, and then play Karn, get Liquid Metal Coating, and we're probably going to see a concession. I know, they can't even cast Uro with this. I don't even care if I lose the next game. I mean, that's why we're playing the card. That's why we're playing the card. I told you in the deck tech, you just play Karn and they concede so often. They wouldn't do that with Bloodbraid Elf. They'd say F Bloodbraid Elf. Who cares? Who cares about Bloodbraid Elf? Opponent might value their time more than sucking up my time. Anyway, I have plenty of time. Is this a keep? This seems a bit loose, but it looks like it could be good. Well, we need to draw well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is loose. I'm going to keep this. We have a Cleansing Wildfire. This is a snap keep. Do I have any Jund players in the audience right now? Jund has to have a bad matchup versus this deck normally, yeah? Yeah, I would think so. Well, that sucked. My hopes and dreams. I don't have an answer. I think I have to take this Tireless Tracker right now and then hope that I can interact with the opponent later, because Tireless Tracker will just draw a million cards. Yeah. You easily can get buried in card advantage in this matchup. Look at my opponent's time. Somehow I was interacting with it. Okay, it's back to normal. Something's wrong with my steps, like... Okay. Okay, it's all back to normal. Look at the time, it's all screwed up. I'm allowed to write stuff there. Oh, you found something? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is incredibly rude. Incredibly rude. Okay, give me a Fatal Push. This is a non-bow. Should I fetch and shock and kill a land? Like, I'm flooding out here so bad. That card is okay. Is this my second turn? This is my second turn. How sad. We were supposed to be at a mana disadvantage. I guess I can Assassin's Trophy the Simic Growth Chamber as well. We can just go on a mana... Ugh. Okay, they have Titan. We lose. Okay, now what are we hoping for? I don't know what we're hoping for. I think we're doomed. We needed them... If they missed on one draw step, like they peeled the 3-drop, if they could just miss brick on one turn, I think that would have helped us a lot. Although we had nothing going on in hand. Multiple pieces. Well, I mean, I didn't take the Summoner's Pack, to be fair. But I kept a 5-land hand. I don't know. Maybe that was just wrong. Well, we're clearly dead. I mean, I have to deal with somehow Primeval Titan and the Dryad of the Elysian Grove at the same time. I'm still drawing lands. Thank you very much. Now, that being said, I think the fact that we were running Karn gave us a huge boost in that matchup. Okay, let's get to the deck tech. No, it was okay if he didn't draw the Dryad. This Titan wouldn't come down and we lose to Tracker. I know, I'm fine with taking the Tracker. There was nothing wrong with that. Them drawing the Dryad gave them an extra turn, which put pressure on us to find like an extra, like it put a lot of pressure on us to find some answers to Titan coming out. I don't know, the Jund players out there, was that like an okay keep? I don't know. It really lacked anything. But I mean, it had a Nurturing Peatland, and I don't want to depend too much on cards that are just going to draw another card. Maybe I was overrating like the land that can cycle, but I don't know. It was a pretty land heavy hand. It had Disruption. It had the Inquisition into the Cleansing Wildfire. It had upside. Switch the Ratchet Bomb for EE before you do another league. Well, I'm definitely not gonna. Well, this is gonna be it for today. I'm definitely not gonna do another league. Would it be better? I guess so, because I could pay. If I have enough mana, I can just play it and then crack it at the same time. So, yeah, you're correct. It should be Engineered Explosives instead. That would help me a lot. That would probably help me a lot in a lot of games. You used all your mana on every turn. They had turn 3 Titan through discard. That's true. That is true. Well, but my point is, if they didn't have the Dryad, then I wouldn't have been under so much pressure. Oh well. Now, that being said, was Karn the Great Creator better than Bloodbraid Elf? Hard to tell. When it was good, it was very good. Sometimes it felt like a win more card. Like, to some degree, I think I should just have a lower curve. Like, Jund should have a lower curve overall. Like, there's no reason to even go to 4 mana. But at the same time, like, how would I beat that matchup? Yeah, Bloodbraid Elf is trash. I mean, I know it's garbage. It's always been garbage. It never should have been banned in the first place. It never should have been on that ban list. So, anyway, Karn the Great Creator. I mean, it helped in that. It gave us a lot of time. No, it straight up won the game too. We played Karn and then they scooped. No Lilianas? Nope, no Liliana. Very weak. It's usually 3 mana, make your opponent sack 1 creature. That's it. That's pretty crappy. You could do better at 1 mana. Maybe you need Wrenn and 6 to hit Karn mana? Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Not playing Wrenn and 6. Nowhere in this list. I'm playing Wrenn and 6. Not interested. I am interested in dumping this card. You know what? There's a bit too much life gain for when it's good, it's great. Or I have to change the ratios. I could have 2 of these, 4 of these. Because Kroxa was good. Kroxa was very good. Scourge wasn't very good, only because I had very few ways of getting my opponent below 20 life. Like, if I was up against humans, this was no good. Maybe if we go all in on Kroxa, have 4 of these, 2 of these, that would have been a lot better. This card looks... I mean, it's good when your opponent has lost life, but if your opponent has any life gain at all, this card is miserable. It's just a dead card in my hand. I don't like Scavenging Ooze, because it sucks up too much mana. I want to play 2 mana and let it be a very large creature. Utopia Sprawl and Arbor Elf are now amazing since we don't have Bloodbraid Elf anymore. You want to play with Utopia Sprawl and Arbor Elf? I think that's ridiculous. It sounds a bit... Why? Your deck is full of, like... You might be talking about something else. You could be playing Utopia Sprawl, Jund, and ramp into it? I don't think so. I think that's a bit too much. I just want to play a normal Jund deck. Normal Jund, but with finish off with Karn the Great Creator. I think Karn was better than Bloodbraid Elf. I don't think Scourge works in this list. It might be worth tuning this Karn Jund. Kroxa was great. Like, Kroxa was fantastic. Turn 2 to 3 Karn is not that amazing because you still need to empty your hand. Bauble? Maybe. Maybe Bauble. You think we need more removal? I think I had adequate removal. I didn't feel like I was low on removal. Nighthawk Scavenger in place of Scourge? Interesting. I don't want to say this is a ridiculous idea, but it dies to Lightning Bolt, and there's still a lot of Bolt in this metagame. Like, what I liked about Scourge and Tarmogoyf is that you need to have Fatal Push or Path, and all the other removal spells just suck against it. Well, it turns out Life Gain is like really good against this, but Kroxa dies to Fatal Push. But will only temporarily die. It will come back. Did we miss K-Command? Absolutely not. K-Command was super clunky. I don't think there's one matchup good for K-Command in this league. No Lily's Blood. Yeah, well, that's the point. I feel like this list might be soft to control. Well, if nothing else, we Karn them and win. That's how we beat Control. They need to beat this card. I mean, maybe we're just going to get crushed by Control anyway. Do we want Abrupt Decay? I don't think there's enough counterspells in this format for Abrupt Decay. Actually, K-Command is good versus Death and Taxes. That could be true. Anyway, this is how I built the list. I want to play with Karn the Great Creator. Went 3-2. Not exciting, to be honest. It would have been really exciting if we could beat Amulet, because I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to be a miserable matchup. But with Karn the Great Creator, I mean that you shore up the matchup completely. We bought ourselves like 10 turns when we got Torpor Orb into like Ensnaring Bridge. That was phenomenal. Karn was the biggest win for Millennial Jund. So if I change the list, it's going to be like... Need more Croxes. What else? This honestly wasn't very impressive. All the cheap removal is nice. It really is nice. I like everything. The Karn is worth exploring. I'm hoping against control, I just beat them with honestly, I just beat them with Nihil Spellbomb. I put a Nihil Spellbomb on the battlefield, I exile their graveyard when it's right, and then boom, they're dead. You gotta stop inventing genius decks, you will spread yourself too thin, I know. But they need to win. That being said, we screwed up against humans. Like, we punted the humans matchup. Do I have time for another one? Should we play another one? Okay, I don't know if I'll play another one, but for everyone, okay, so for everyone streaming, I'll think about it, watching the stream. For everyone on YouTube, that is going to be the deck for today. We're going to thank all my patrons and Twitch subscribers for supporting the channel. We're also going to thank our sponsors, themanabase.com and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu playing Millennial Jund in Modern.